Do you know what time the time it is? Well, let's go back to nostalgia lane. Like, back in the 90s and all that, there was, like, say, a lot of drinks like Zima.
Yes, it's a Patanga. Am I right?
No!
Maybe it was a touch of citrus.
My lips are sealed.
A bit of that spice.
Speak quietly.
One from
Zanzibar. I had it silenced.
Nice hat.
Maybe we'll eventually talk about that one. Or heck, even, you talk about, like, say, Crystal Pepsi. Where is it? Pepsi, where is it? But, let's look back at another soda. In this case, Jolt Cola. One thing that made this soda different was it had twice the caffeine of other sodas. And it ran from the 1980s, and as well as 1990s. You can even find it in, like, say, a dollar store back in, like, say, I remember seeing this back in West Virginia. I even got it once, and my mom she was like, saying, "Oh yeah, I remember this. It had even returned back in, to, originally, like, it had, been a bit popular. What ended up happening, though, its founders basically they went kaput in 2009. And by kaput, I mean they filed for bankruptcy. So, they eventually kind of returned in 2017. Like I've said, I've tried this before. It was pretty good. It reminded me almost like a bit of a energy drink, but more caffeine than you'd actually, like, feel like saying, oof. Because, like, one thing that this was, you gotta think about it this way. Before a lot of, like, say, energy drinks, like, say, NOS, or heck, even Monster and all that, this was one of the drinks that you'd go, like, if you were saying, well, I gotta, like, do an all-nighter when it comes to my studying, so I can get this stuff done. Hey, look, Jolt, we can do it, and all that. If you didn't know this, apparently Jolt is expected to return, this year. And one thing that's gonna be different, though, anyway, it's going to be called Redcon 1. So, it has going to, one thing it's doing is it is going, like, double the caffeine from 71 milligrams to 200 milligrams, and switching to sucrose as a sweetener instead of sugar. And instead of, like, a 12-ounce can, because that's what it actually wasn't a 12-ounce can, to going to be a 16-ounce can. And it will now include focus-enhancing nootropics, B vitamins, and non-stimulant metabolism boosters. I've sometimes I've drinking energy drinks, and I'm, like, it was, like, say, the, I forget what's it called. I just know I've tried some. They have, like, say, a ghost on it or something like that. And I'd say, like, say, maybe that could work. But at the same time, I feel like, say, when people are thinking Jolt, perhaps they were wanting a return of the original. But at the same time, I'm gonna say this, like, say, yeah, I would like the return of this. I mean, I'd also like the return of Crystal Pepsi. But at the same time, I'm sure I would buy it, and I'm sure others would buy it. But at the same time, I feel like how, like, nowadays, like, say, yeah, like, there's a new flavor of soda ever so often. It's like saying, oh, now we're trying this, and all that. But yeah, like, Jolt Cola, this was a soda that people, like, looking back, they would drink. And I'm sure there is quite a big, like, say, okay, bring it back, kind of fan base to it. But what are your thoughts? Did you ever drink Jolt Cola? Growing up? See ya.